My name is Elia.
Elia. Hi,
Mhm.
Elia. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. The weather is so good, so it affects my feeling.
Yeah, here, yeah, it is also, uh, sunny.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Okay. So, Elia, have you chosen an article for today's class?
Yeah, I do like to discuss the topic robots in our lives.
Okay. Why did you choose this topic?
It's interesting and it's very short, so that's why I chose it.
Okay. So, why don't you tell me about this article? What is it all about?
It's all about robots. So
Mm-hmm.
in the near future, robotics will be placed in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
For example, self-driving cars and
Mm-hmm.
humanoid robots.
Mm-hmm.
And some people some people are worried about robots in the future because uh, they can surpass a human, and then
Mm-hmm.
uh, they can control the world. So
Mm-hmm.
um, they take over, a human's place. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, Russell said it had a very low possibility.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about you? Do you feel terrified that about robots, like they will replace humans?
I don't think, they will replace the human
Mm-hmm.
because uh, they how can I say they don't have any intelligence. So yeah, if we don't uh, provide electricity or
Mm-hmm.
something they can move, yeah, they just stopped. So they
Mm-hmm.
just stop. So I don't think we don't need to worry about them.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think a lot of people still worry about this?
Because there are a lot of movies
Mm-hmm.
which robots become becomes very intelligent, and
Mm-hmm.
then they uh, take over humans' place, and
Mm-hmm.
then human can't do anything, and robots will, how can I say, control the world. So that's why people are afraid of robots.
What can you say about these movies? Do you somewhat believe them? It could happen?
No, I don't believe them. So that's why I told you there are very low possibility
Mm-hmm.
that robots will take over this world. But yeah, some people just saw the movie, and then deep inside they can just think, oh, it might happen like that. So that's why,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Do you like watching these movies? Do you enjoy watching them?
No, I don't like watching movies, but uh, yeah, that kind of sometimes, yeah. I don't know when I watched yeah that
Mm-hmm.
movie related to robots, but maybe I've heard of it, or I'm not sure I watched it. Just
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about the story from other people, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So there are a lot of movies about robots.
hmm
Mm-hmm. But what do you think are the advantages of having robots or high technology around us?
Yeah, they can make our lives very easier
Mm-hmm.
because they can do house chores instead of
Mm-hmm.
us. So vacuuming the floor, mopping the floor, what else? Yeah, cooking also. I really don't like cooking, and and they can also take care of kids. So yeah, if they are really intelligent, then
Wow.
yeah. So we can have enough time. to do what we want to do. So if we can escape from house chores, then yeah, we can put our time into developing ourselves.
Mm. So we can become more productive.
Yeah, in some ways, yeah, we can be
Mm.
productive, but some people might be lazy because robots do uh, everything instead of people. So
Mm.
yeah, nowadays there are some people who are stuck in their room and then do play the games, um,
Mm.
yeah, games and don't want to go out. So if but they have to uh, sometimes they have to go out because they are hungry and they have to cook. But if there are robots and then they can do everything for those people, then
Mm.
they can, yeah, do uh, they can only focus on playing games without doing other things. So those people can be become more can those people can become lazier.
Mm. So it would actually depend on how humans use them.
Yeah, I think so.
So, Elia, if you're given the chance to have a robot, would you grab it? Would you want to have one?
Yeah, I want to have it if the price doesn't matter. So if it is really expensive, then yeah, it's hard to get it. But it's
Mm.
reasonable, then maybe I want to buy it and I want to uh, let them do every house chores.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, every day and everything.
Would you trust a robot to like take care of, for example, your kids?
hmm
Would you trust a robot to do that?
uh, um, uh, mm, yeah, I think so. They do. Uh, they in they operate based on their program.
Mm-hmm.
So um, maybe if my kids do out of their expectation, out of programming, then maybe my kids would cry. But yeah, I think my kids are not young, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, especially I mean, my first kid is not that young, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if robot react a little bit strangely, then yeah, he will call me and then yeah,
Mm-hmm.
tell me about it. So it doesn't matter. I can,
Oh.
yeah, trust a robot 100% because computer or refrigerator, I think those we can also call them kind of robots.
That's
Uh,
right.
yeah, so sometimes they are broken. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, robots can act out of programming. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, anyway, it's okay.
Actually, that's still one thing that they need to develop, right? But when robots get everything, like it's in a perfect condition, they don't need programming, then that's the time that it would turn out to be very scary.
Scary.
When they don't need any programming anymore.
hmm
Hmm. And what do you think are the disadvantages aside from people getting even more lazy
Mm,
once they get a robot?
mm, yeah, except for it, I can't think of any disadvantage.
Mm,
Mhm.
okay.
How about
So,
you?
for me, actually, number one would be that one. So people would only depend on high-tech robots, gadgets, everything. And I guess they would be less productive
Mm-hmm.
rather than being more productive.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. agree. Do you believe that robots can replace humans' jobs in the future?
Yeah. There are some field um, that robots already replace humans' job. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, a doctor, there is a robot doctor. So they operate a surgery based on their program. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and uh, it's I mean, and also translator. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, it's not perfect yet, but many people use Google Translator. Um, so I think it is becoming the how can I say it is yeah replacing humans' job already.
I agree. But what are the jobs that robots cannot replace?
Um, I can think. Yeah, I have no idea. I think yeah they can. If their programming is perfect,
Mm-hmm.
then they can replace every field, uh,
Mm-hmm.
every yeah people's jobs.
Are you not scared if that happens?
But it's really difficult to realize that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, realize it because people are not perfect. So they can make a perfect robot. There might be some errors. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I think it's okay because people can control it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
as long as people can control the robot, it's okay. But if they already noticed, oh, that person uh, is try there people are afraid of me, so they will kill me or they will not provide any electricity, so I have to save some energy, some electricity inside
Mm-hmm.
in my uh, yeah some part of how can I say in my body, so or in
Mm-hmm.
some place. So uh, before I cut out, then yeah, I have to do something. So if they became yeah, really intelligent, then yeah, uh, yeah, it would be a little bit scary. Not a little bit, a lot.
A lot scary. I agree with that. But according to this article, they mentioned about self-driving cars.
Hmm.
Would you want to have one?
No, not yet. I've heard that it's not perfect yet. So in
Mm-hmm.
the U.S., there was a car accident. Uh, that car was that car was driven by robotics. So people there was a person, but he didn't drive at that time. He just
Mm-hmm.
in the seat. But anyway, I don't know what else because the reason is not was not revealed yet. So because of that car accident, they stopped auto car driving,
Mm-hmm.
self-driving cars. So anyway, yeah, I can't trust self-driving cars yet.
Yes, they need to be developed first before you try them.
Yeah, they thought it was perfect. That's why,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they already released several self-driving cars, so
Mm-hmm.
people used it. But anyway, there were some errors because people are not perfect. So yeah, it would be a little bit difficult not to um, leave any errors because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we use a lot of machines, but it is they are broken from time to
Mm-hmm.
time. So after we use 10 or yeah 5 or 10 years, then yeah it doesn't operate properly. So we have to change
Mm-hmm.
our electric appliances. So I think robots would be the same. So
Mm-hmm.
they are they are made of um, what that I mean iron or what some
Iron.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
some
Steel.
yeah some yeah iron or what is that? Uh,
Steel and iron.
yeah, steel and iron. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
it.
So they need to be
Mm,
updated
mm-hmm.
regularly.
Yeah, so if they are not updated, then yeah, and we can expect, we have to also consider their environment. If very
Mm-hmm.
humid, then steel and iron can be rusty easily. So yeah, it causes some damage to the robots. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a little bit difficult to consider all the factors to affect robots. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe yeah, robots can't be perfect, I think.
I agree. So there would always be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, and it also mentioned here about humanoid
Mm-hmm.
robots.
Mm-hmm.
So robots that would actually look like real humans.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want that, or would you want the traditional robot look?
uh, it depends on what I will use the robot. So
Mm-hmm.
if I want a robot to take care of my kids, then yeah, if they look like a robot, then my kids don't want to be with that robot. So if
Mm-hmm.
they look like human, they feel friendly to that robot. So yeah, it would be better. Yeah. So in that case,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I prefer, uh, yeah, humanoid.
Humanoid robots.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I watched a news about humanoid robots existing in Japan.
Oh,
Already
really?
existing in Japan. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
they really look like humans, but their actions are still limited. So they
Mm-hmm.
just act according to how they control them
Mm-hmm.
and based on the program that was installed.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess in the future it will be developed and might be better than right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
What about in Korea? Like, when do you think will they start focusing on developing humanoid robots, self-driving cars?
Oh, uh, mm, uh, it it is. I think yeah, it would be really difficult to um, adapt self-driving car because
Mm-hmm.
we in Korea there are a lot of mountains, so
Mm-hmm.
and we have four seasons, and I heard um, automatic self-driving car is really weak to what self-driving cars are really weak to human I mean rain. So
Oh.
on the road there are rain or snow, then it's really hard to detect something because if it
Mm-hmm.
is a road, then they can detect how much they have to go. But on the road there are snow, then yeah, yeah, they can. It's hard to recognize it is snow or not. So yeah, I don't know about technology that much,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it is not easy to use I mean, self-driving cars in Korea.
Oh, because of the extreme weather conditions
Yeah, yeah, right.
that you experience.
Hmm.
Well, I heard that during winter there would be a lot of car accidents because of the slippery roads.
Yeah.
So I guess it would always happen when it comes to self-driving cars.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, but Elia, do you drive?
Yeah, I
Oh,
drive a car.
yes. Are you a good driver?
Oh, wait for a second.
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry. Hello?
Oh,
Can you hear
okay.
me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, did you hear my voice before? But
Um, just
a real? Oh, really? Oh, oh,
oh, did you like mute your microphone?
yeah. I volumed down, but it didn't work. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
very, very, very soft voice.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is there a problem? Is
Uh,
everything okay?
It's okay. My husband turned the light on and then he left it and then he opened my door. So I was a little bit irritated why he just do that. Yeah, and then yeah left my room and I called him. Yeah, I'm in class right now.
Mhm. So right now, your lights are turned off.
Oh yeah, he turned it
Uh-huh.
off.
Okay. Oh, so you're at home right now?
Yeah.
Are you not going out today? What are your plans today?
Yeah, I don't have any plan to go out.
Okay.
Ah, no, no, no. I
Oh.
will, I will ride a bike. Yeah, with
Oh.
my husband for exercise.
Wow. Do you do that often, regularly?
No, I didn't start it. Yeah, I mean, I just started it a few days ago. So, yeah.
Ah.
My husband and my son have their own bicycles, but I don't
Hmm.
have my bicycle because I live in an apartment complex
Hmm.
and there are not enough space to put three bicycles.
Hmm.
So we just bought two bicycles. Like ride. I don't like ride a bicycle that much, but
Hmm.
I uh, there is a what is that system or a program. So in my city, we can borrow bicycle with a very low price, on a very
Oh.
low price. So yeah, so
So after this class, you will be riding the bicycle with your
I
husband.
have another class. So yeah,
Ah.
after finishing uh, next class, then yeah, maybe I will go out.
Wow, that would be so healthy. It's a very healthy habit.
Yeah, so I don't like exercise that much, but I've heard it. I'm getting older, and
Hmm.
exercise is needed for my health. So I try to um, yeah, work out on a regular basis. But
Hmm.
whenever I started exercise, I just stopped because I'm a little bit lazy. I don't like move my body. So I just prefer staying on the bed and talking with people, studying. But yeah, now I realize my body is not like before. So yeah,
Hmm.
I need something, and then I I got to know there is a system I can borrow a bicycle on a very low price.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's why I decide to ride a bike at
Hmm.
least uh, twice or 3 times a week.
A week. So, how was your first day experience using the bicycle?
Oh yeah. Oh, I wrote uh, t- uh, when I was young, I didn't learn how to ride a bicycle. So, but
Hmm.
I just balance. I mean, when I ride a bike, I can just go straight. But
Oh,
I didn't know how to um, curve
turn
my
right.
yeah my
Hmm.
bicycle. So 10 years ago, maybe after I got married, my
Hmm.
husband and I bought two bicycles for exercise. So at that time, I finally learned how to ride a bicycle. Yeah, and then, but after I had my son,
Hmm.
I should I had to stop riding a bicycle because it was a little bit dangerous if I
Hmm.
fell down or yeah. And after anyway, so uh, I hadn't ridden a bicycle for 10 years, but now I just started, and it was really hard to um, ride on the street on the road because
Mm-hmm.
there are some how can I say uh, I mean not blocks obstacle. There
Okay.
are a lot of obstacles on the street. So there is some there are some obstacles. I was really afraid to pass through it. So I just to
Mm-hmm.
slow down and then I just put a lot of strength on my handle and it just didn't go. My bicycle didn't go straight. It just changed the direction a little bit. So I cannot help but stopping yeah, my bicycle. So
Mm-hmm.
it's I already rode on my bicycle 3 times, and then
Mm-hmm.
today it's my fourth time.
Wow.
So yeah, now I'm getting better. I got the hang of it, so I can now I don't need to stop if
Mm-hmm.
even if there are obstacles in front of me. So
Wow. So
yeah.
you're getting um used to it. You're going to become an expert bicycle rider.
Yeah, my husband yeah said to me, in 3 months you will be an expert, so don't worry about it.
Do you agree with him?
I don't know. If yeah, I ride a bicycle on a regular basis, yeah, like 3 times a week, I think
Mm-hmm.
yeah I can because I'm not that clumsy. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, if I just stop, then yeah, maybe I will be the same as now.
That's good to hear. Oh, but your husband started even before you got married, or?
Yeah, when he
Ah.
was young, yeah, many people know how to ride a bicycle. So he was
Mm-hmm.
young. Yeah, he rode a bicycle. Yeah, not every day,
Oh.
but yeah, he had a bicycle. But in my family didn't have a bicycle, so I didn't have any
Mm,
chance to yeah ride a bicycle.
I see. Okay, so Elia, time is almost over.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to thank you for this class.
Yeah.
And do you have any questions before I say goodbye?
No, no, I don't have any questions.
Okay, so good luck. Do your best in biking.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day.
One thing. Can you give me any advice on my pronunciation?
Okay. Actually, you're very good in speaking, but pronunciation, sometimes you have to like stress out the words. Sometimes you tend to like swallow the words that you pronounce. Or maybe are you using a headset?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So I guess if you do it like a bit far from your
Uh
mouth,
huh.
then you could speak clearly, a little bit
Mhm.
more clearly.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, actually, your ideas are very good. I was surprised with your robot ideas,
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
you were spontaneous.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Pronunciation wise, it's okay.
Okay. If you can give me any advice on my pronunciation, please write some yeah, advice on feedback.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day, Elia.
Goodbye.